Hello everybody, welcome back to my studio vlog. It has been the longest time since I have filmed a vlog, so I'm excited to be back. Yesterday, Monday, was a public holiday in Wellington. It was Wellington anniversary day, so I did zero work, which was great. But today is Tuesday and I've just had a 9 AM video call meeting with a potential client who is in America. So that was super cool. She's a photographer and I hope that we'll be able to work together because she was super cool and I loved chatting with her. So that was great. I just have to send her a proposal now. Today I have a pretty busy day. Actually, this whole week is going to be pretty busy. A, because I lost a day yesterday, but B, because I have a lot of fast turnaround projects at the moment. I have a couple of like quick things to do, and then I've got a couple of branding projects which are more intensive but still quite fast turnarounds, so I have to do all of those things. I also have another meeting today at 11, so I think I'm gonna stay here, get this done, go to my meeting and then stay there afterwards. So let's do that. Hi, hello, I'm back again. I sent the project that I needed to send the proofs for this morning. Did that, all good. Then I went to my meeting at the cafe across the road. That went really well. And then I did I've just been sitting at the cafe for the last few hours doing the Pomodoro technique where you work for like 25 minutes and have a 5-minute break and then getting some other projects done. That was great. Now it is 1:45, so I'm gonna make some lunch, and then I have a client's mood board that I need to do this afternoon and I'm hoping I can get it finished today. That's the aim. So I'm gonna eat some lunch and then do that. Hello, I am back again. I have just finished designing and sending a mood board for a branding client, so I'm glad that I got that done because that was like one of my big milestone deadline sort of things today. So that's all done, that's great. It's now about 4:20 and this is usually like the time in the day when my brain starts to stop working. So I'm just gonna do some like kind of semi-mindless tasks now, just kind of stuff that doesn't require too much brain power. So I'm just going to do that, and then Sam will be home at like 5:30, and then I'm going to make dinner and go to the gym. So that's kind of the end of the day, so I'm going to say goodbye and I'll see you tomorrow. Bye. Good morning everybody. It is Wednesday, but I keep thinking it's Tuesday because we had Monday off, but it's not, it's Wednesday. I've had a pretty slow morning this morning. It is 10:30 and I'm kind of just getting into doing some work. Basically last night, Sam, this is his desk behind me, he was streaming video games. He streams on Twitch every Tuesday, Thursday and Sunday, and so I just went out into the living room to do some other stuff. Sometimes I read or do some lettering or play on my Switch or whatever, but last night I ended up just doing some work because I just felt like I was in the mood. I ended up working quite late last night until 9 or 10, and so I was like, just wanted to sleep in this morning in a bit of a slow start, so that's why it is 10:30 and I'm just getting into some work. But basically also last night I got an email back about the mood board I had done yesterday, and it was all great feedback. They kind of loved the mood board. There were no changes to make. They were just leaving comments on like what bits they liked and what they could see applying to their brand and that sort of stuff. So just good feedback. So today it's a really fast turnaround project, so I'm going to do the concepts today, I think. I also am waiting on some feedback for another little just design project, and I also need to send a proposal for a client who I had a call with yesterday morning. So that is the plan for today. I have no meetings today, which is great. I mean, I love having meetings and talking to clients and stuff, but I find that days where I don't have meetings are much more productive, and I can kind of just stay at home in one place and get a lot of work done. So that'll be great. And I think yesterday I was using the Pomodoro technique, which I had kind of used before but not really, and yesterday I used it properly and actually did it, and I found it really helpful. So I think I'm going to try and do that again today and see how much I can get done. Hello, it is me. I just wanted to, I guess, update you because, I mean, I think in stuff like this, vlogs and just the internet in general, people share like the best things that happen and show all the great things about being a freelancer or whatever they're up to, but sometimes things don't go the way you want them to, or things aren't always as easy and exciting as they are at other times. Basically, straight after I was talking to you before, I was checking my emails and I had one from a client who I'd met with last week, and she's great and I have nothing against her, or, you know, no hard feelings at all. But basically she had just emailed me to say that she had decided to go with another designer, and she was super nice and said like she loved my work and she'll definitely recommend me to other people and all that sort of stuff. But yeah, she has decided to go with someone else, which is totally fine, and I'd rather she work with the person who's right for her. But it just isn't like the nicest feeling, you know, kind of just makes me all those dumb thoughts come into your head, you know, like, oh, what did I do something wrong? Am I not good at my job? Was the meeting bad? Which I know that like none of these things are true, but the fact that you feel them is true. I'm sure I'm not the only person who's had these feelings, but you know, it just, yeah, I have so many other great clients and I'm so stoked to have them, but to, you know, be excited about meeting a new client and working with them on something new and exciting, and then not getting it is yeah, not fun, but that's alright, these things happen. Like I said, she is super great and I'm sure that we will keep in touch, and you know, she'll recommend me and I'll recommend her. Yeah, just brings to light all those dumb thoughts that you have that you like put yourself down and stress about these things. But yeah, just wanted to let you know, sometimes freelancing is, you know, don't get me wrong, it's still the best thing I've ever done and it's my favourite thing in the world, but sometimes you just have mornings or days where the best things don't happen. But I just have to try and remember the good things, like that mood board last night that got super great feedback, and I'm currently writing a proposal to a new client, so my fingers are all crossed for that. Let me know if you kind of feel the same thing. Hopefully I'm not the only one who is like, did I do something wrong, or sad that I didn't get to do that project. And yeah, just let me know, because otherwise maybe I feel like I'm going crazy. I don't know. Okay, so I'm going out. I have just been sitting for the last, I don't know, hour or so writing today's blog post, which was a struggle. My brain, I think, is just not working today. I don't know if it's because of like that proposal stuff, or if I'm just not in the mood. I don't know. But I was like struggling, so like writing the blog post was fine, but then like trying to find images, I just couldn't like find the right thing, and then I like couldn't think of a title, and I was just like, oh, so annoying. Sounds like first world problems, and it kind of is, but anyway, it was frustrating me. So I've decided I'm gonna go out for a walk and have a break. It's super sunny outside. I think it's like 20 something degrees. So I'm just gonna go for a walk, maybe get a snack, then hopefully by the time I come back, it's now 2:30. By the time I come back, I might have a little bit more motivation, inspiration, creativity, all that jazz. So let's go for a walk. Good morning everybody, welcome to Thursday. Also, do you like my giant mug? It's almost as big as my face. This is the amount of tea that I am needing to drink this morning. It's Thursday. I'm feeling much better than I was yesterday, which is great. I think I just needed an afternoon off and a bit of a mental break yesterday, so feeling good this morning. One of the proposals I sent the other day has been accepted this morning, so that's really cool. So I just need to do some admin things with that, like sending contract and invoices. I also have a phone call this morning, and then I have a meeting with a client this afternoon. So I've already started the website and gotten quite a bit of a way through, but I just want to do a couple of little things before I show him where we're at this afternoon. Another branding client, I need to just do the developments for that, which should be pretty straightforward, because when I had a meeting with them at the start of this week, we set a pretty clear direction for what is going to happen next. So I just need to execute that. And then I have the client whose mood board came back with feedback the other day. I need to do some initial concepts for their logos today. So it's going to be a pretty busy one. Like yesterday, I'm going to try, well, yesterday was kind of a fail, but like yesterday and the day before, I'm going to try and do the Pomodoro technique thing and see if that will help me get heaps of stuff done today. So yes, that is the plan. I also need to sort out this fringe situation. When I leave my fringe to just dry, it dries on my glasses, and so it flicks out. So I need to sort out this before I see anybody today. That's the plan. So I'm gonna drink this tea, I'm just watching a YouTube video while I drink my tea, and then I'm gonna crack into it. Okay, so I have just finished writing my blog post for Hollie, our net design, which is going out tomorrow. So that's all done, and then I've just been on the phone for like an hour with Lou from Design Assembly, who I'm the Wellington host of Design Assembly. We host like design events basically in Wellington and other places in New Zealand, but I host Wellington. So I've just been talking to her about planning like the events for the year and writing some articles and stuff for that. So I've just been on the phone for a long time, but it was good. Now I'm just going to quickly make some leftover lunch, and then still need to sort out this fringe, and then I'm going to meet my friend Connor, who's a freelance marketing guru guy, and we're just going to have a working day at the cafe before my meeting at 3. So that's the plan. Need to eat food, then go cafe, then have meeting. Let's do it. Okay team, I am back. I just spent like an hour and a half or so at prefab with my friend Connor, and then I just went and met one of my clients at another cafe, and we had just a good catch up about his website. I'm back home now. It is 4 o'clock, so I'm just gonna see if I can get a little bit more work done in the next hour and a half or so before Sam comes home, and then it will be dinner time and hopefully chill time. But I also I'm hoping to launch a new service very soon, a brand audit. So basically a service where people can pay me and they'll give me like all of their brand assets, including like visual stuff, non-visual stuff, the whole shebang basically, and I'll go through it and do an audit, so see what's working, what's not working, what could be improved, what could make things more consistent on brand, what could get them more reach, all this stuff. So that's kind of what I want to do, and I haven't really had time to work on it, or haven't really made the time, but because I've just had so much client work on, which is a great thing. I love my clients and I love working on their stuff, so definitely not annoyed at that, but it just means I might have to take some time out of like my spare time to do that sort of stuff. So whether that's getting up a bit earlier or using my evenings. My aim was to launch it by the end of the month. I'm just looking at my calendar up there. My goal was to launch it on the 31st, but it's already the 24th today, and I wanted to like do a webinar and do like a whole bunch of stuff. So if I want to do that, I really need to get it happening like now. That's, yeah, my side project that isn't really a side project but kind of is. Yeah, so I might try and do that a bit tonight while Sam will be streaming tonight, so I might be able to get that done while he's doing that. So yes, that is, I always say that that's the plan. But that's the plan, so let's do that. Good morning. Hello, it is Friday. Another very slow morning this morning. Like I said I was going to last night, stayed up a bit later working on some stuff for the new service, the audit. I managed to kind of like figure out in my head exactly how it's going to work, the process. I figured out the emails I'm going to need to send and how I'm going to need to set them up in ConvertKit. So now I just need to write those and get all that stuff sorted and then make the webinar live and all that jazz. So I made some progress, which is great, but that means that I slept in a bit this morning. So here we are. I have a couple of client things to do today. I have to finish some logo developments. I have to finish some logo concepts. I have to put together a proposal, write another contract. So there's a few things that are my priority this afternoon. Hello, it is now I think like, okay, my watch. It's 6:30. I've just finished sending those logo concepts that I was telling you about. I've also sent the contract I was telling you about and the invoice for that project, and I feel like we've done more stuff but I can't remember. I also went out for lunch with my sister. Let me know your thoughts on this vlog, and if there's anything else you would like to see or anything you want me to talk about in particular about like client work, freelancing, business stuff, branding stuff. Yeah, let me know if you have any questions or things you want me to talk about, and I will get to them next time. Okay, thanks. Bye.